Hello and welcome to this session. I am Elder Small and I'd like to thank you for joining me here today, wherein we'll spend a few minutes reviewing my book, You Deserve More, the appendix section entitled Chakras. And basically we're going to pick up where we left off in our last session, wherein we talked about the throat chakra, the fifth energy center. Today, we're going to talk about the sixth energy center. The Chemite name for the sixth energy center is Myrrh, which corresponds to the Sanskrit Ajna chakra and the Orisha Omarilla. This sixth energy center is also referred to as the third eye chakra by Indian mystics. It's widely known throughout the world as the third eye. Even so, physiologically, it is known as the pineal gland, which is a small cone-shaped gland located at the posterior ceiling of the third ventricle of the brain, suspended in cerebrospinal fluid. And while it is not directly associated with the four elements nor your senses, it is your highway to inner understanding, knowing, perception, intuition, wisdom, and imagination. It is associated with the color indigo. The third eye, or pineal gland, is the command center of your subtle body, your energy body. Thus, it serves as the doorway to your conscious and subconscious mind. Likewise, it plays a vital role in maintaining the balance and flow of prana, shaktim, which is life force energy, to the chakras and related energy channels. And since it is the domain of intuitive wisdom, the mind process or thinking is not required. It is likened to what the Chemites call the Eye of Horus, which was defined as the light of intuitive vision. It is the level of knowing something instead of thinking we know something. And herein lies the ability to perceive the spirit as well as matter and to live in both equally. In addition to being sensitive to variations in environmental light, the third eye, or pineal gland, appears to possess sensitivity to the Earth's magnetic field and various electromagnetic influences. The environment in which we live or exist is composed of electromagnetic fields, composed of energy. And the pineal gland serves as the interface, the doorway between the environment and our bodies, acting as the transducer of electromagnetic energy fields. The convergence or energy converges at the third eye. It converges at the pineal gland. For example, the three major nadi energy channels discussed earlier converge at the third eye. They converge at the pineal gland. The Ida, the left channel, and the Pingala, the right channel, terminate here, while the central Sushumna continues to the crown chakra and higher levels of consciousness. Without this energy system, our bodies and minds could not exist. The mind is an attribute of consciousness. However, it is also the control center of shaktim, prana, that is, the life force, vital energy flowing through your body. And as such, it is an element of the third eye, an element. The mind is an element of the pineal gland. Thus, it represents the interface of the mental and spiritual dimensions within your body. These inner dimensions are the source of your judgment, your emotional intelligence, and your notion of reality, rationality, and wisdom. When the flow of energy in the third eye or pineal gland is unblocked, balanced, and flowing, you are aware of everything within the scope of your senses as well as all that is beyond. Likewise, you're likely to be highly intuitive, unattached to material possessions, and possibly endowed with psychic abilities. The third eye, like human genotypes and phenotypes, has been influenced by time and environment. For example, over the course of millennia, in the northern climates of Europe, the third eye or pineal gland experienced some degree of calcification, less among the people of Asia, and the least amount of pineal gland calcification among the people of African descent. This may be related to the current state of spirituality in the world. The calcification of the pineal gland is relative to the emergence of human attachment to materialism and materialistic philosophy. This is evident in the fact that materialism's domination over staggering numbers of people has created a world wherein the existence of spirituality is in doubt or in question. Thus, a net of doubt has been cast over the third eye chakra and its capacity to see within. When the third eye or when your third eye chakra undergoes calcification or is unbalanced, it affects your mental, spiritual, and physical energies, which can cause you to lack discipline and inner vision and suffer from pathological conditions such as psychosis and epileptic seizures, headaches, migraines, dizziness, insomnia, poor vision, and poor memory. Likewise, when your connection with your body, mind, and spirit is disrupted, it severely impacts your health, spirituality, as well as your awareness and ability to access higher consciousness. The Yoruba Orisha Omarilla resides in the third eye chakra to facilitate some of the following objectives. Meditate on your third eye to eradicate sins and impurities. Personify the divine that resides within. Practice austerity to bring about cosmic oneness. Maintain proper balance through spiritual devotion. Become one-pointed and move beyond the forces, the negative forces that pull one in many directions. You may interpret the inner meanings of cosmic law. You may generate scriptures. You can induce visions of past, present, and future. And so that's an overview of the pineal gland, the third eye chakra. I'm going to stop there, and in doing so, grant that you may experience the greatest good in your life. You may dwell in supreme intelligence. Dua, Ashe, Hotep.